What's good, y'all? Resident IQA Williams here, aka the Future Planner. What I want to do is I want to do this video to show people that it's possible that you can generate over at least 50 to 60 leads a day. Okay. A lot of people feel like that, especially with people that's in MLM. A lot of people in MLM, I talked to like five of them yesterday, and they was all of them from MLM reaching out to me asking me, how do you, get so many leads or whatever. And they was saying how, they was trying to focus on trying to recruit people. Okay, well, here's the thing. This is what I told them. I told them that, number one, I don't do MLM anymore. The reason why I don't do MLM is because one, they will shut down on you in a minute. So basically, I mean, they're like, I had like three or four of them that, while I was in the process of recruiting people, they was shut down on me without without notice or at the last minute. So now I got to figure out, what business I got to bring my downline into, to, keep my downline. And then during the process, I kept losing my downline because they was like, oh, this is not working, so that's one reason. Number two, they didn't have a program to where they could show you how to recruit. You got people that really don't know how to recruit in the MLM business. They don't know how to get leads and they don't know how to generate sales. What they have been taught to do is they've been taught to do the old school way, old school tradition, like, go out, talk to your friends and family, invite them to your house meeting, invite them to, a hotel presentation and everything, and they tell them the benefits and the power of what this can do for them, but they're not actually showing them how to generate leads, on a regular or daily basis. So people are saying to themselves that, well, it's not, I mean, you can go out, you have to set up a booth or something like that, just to get people, to attract it to your business. Well, you don't really have to do that. With this famous world of online, you can reach out to people all over the world without even having to do any of that. So this is what happened yesterday. I was talking to a young lady yesterday, and I actually reached out to her, and she was saying, it seemed like she was kind of down, because I ain't gonna say she was down, but it's like it was kind of frustrating because she was trying to figure everything out. She know the business is real good and everything, but at the same time, she didn't, she was kind of lost. Same way I was, and the same way a lot of other people were when they first started or when they got into a business. They know it works, but they don't know how to make it work. So because they're trying to do it by themselves. So after I gave her, a few tips, a lot of coaching and everything like that, she started to feel relief, and she said I gave her a lot of value, and that's what the other people said as well. So what I did was I did this test to see how many leads I could generate in less than, maybe an hour or so. So last night, what I did was I did this, created my system, set up a funnel, and I end up trying to see how many, how many leads, I did my push button or whatever like that, and then try to see how many leads I can get. And this is how many leads I got. So bam, I got like 79 leads, yesterday. So the point that I'm making is that when you're in the MLM opportunity, they're not going to teach you how to do this. Okay. What you need to do is you need to find a way to be able to generate leads on a regular basis. Okay. Now my goal was try to hit like 30 or 40 leads. I hit 79. So here's the thing. You don't have to, you don't have to go out and invite people and talk to your friends and family or any of that. Everybody that I reached out to on here, or that has reached out to me, basically they were attracted to my business. Okay, I just sent it through a flood of traffic, sent my business out through a flood of traffic, and it was 79 people who were interested in what I had to offer. Now I would show you my Gmail showing you how, they was coming back to back to back, but it's going to expose the people emails who came onto my list, and I don't want to do that because I promised to keep it private protected when they come through my funnel. So I'm not going to do that. But the point that I'm making is that I generated 79 leads without going out, setting up a booth, setting up home meetings, without talking to anybody. Okay, this is possible. So most MLM people most people who are in MLM, they don't teach you how to do this. What they do is they tell you that they get you pumped up to where you can go out and try to recruit people. But then when you try to go out and recruit these people over and over, you end up losing friends. Because they're about sick and tired of you coming up to their face, all the time. And then, it just create a whole lot of chaos. So like I said, what I want to do is I want to extend an offer, at the end of this video. So if you stick around, and I'm going to also give you a bonus, for anyone who comes into my coaching group. So, and also, even behind this right here, I made like a couple of sales with with the 79 people that came onto my list, because that's the key. You want to create a buyers list. I don't really focus on recruiting, I really focus on sales. So not only did I find people, not only did I make a couple of sales, but I also have a buyers list, 79 people that day. I have a buyers list of whoever came into that particular niche, of whatever I was promoting. So they might not buy what I had to offer that day, but I might offer something else, and then they might buy that. That's the purpose of building a list. You want to build a buyer's list, and you want to keep building it as much as you can so you can grow it more and more and more and more. I'm finna actually start building mine up to like hundreds and 200 leads per day, just so I can get my buyers list up. This is where your money is, in your list. Okay, because people are actually interested in your product. You don't want to go out and chase somebody and try to make them interested in your product. You want to build a list who is interested in your product, what you have to offer, the value that you have. The reason why most people don't do that is because they have not been taught this. So, and then also, these, I made actually 2 sales from Teespring from doing this. Let me see if I could, I'm gonna try to pull it up for you. Now, this could actually work for any business. Okay, so it doesn't have to just be, it could be MLM, or it could be, eBay, or it could be Bonanza, it could be anything you're offering, it could work for any, it could work for any opportunity. So it's not limited or restricted to just certain ones. So right here, mostly this is what I've really been focused on, Teespring. This is where I've been trying to make most of my sales and stuff like that. And I actually made 2 of them, which is like $18, which is not much. This is how much I made, the whole time. I made like 148 sales, which was like 2,000. Now I actually could have did more than that, but I've been focused on selling small tees, and I say so like maybe a couple of hoodies, but I'm finna start scaling up on my hoodies and everything. And also, like I said, this works for anything. Like, let's go to one of my other accounts, JV Zoo. I haven't been on JV Zoo in a while, but I still get a lot of traffic, coming to JV Zoo. Let me see if I can pull that up right quick. I'm messing up today. Okay. It was a terrible day yesterday, I guess, but I got 1 click. But let's see here. Let's go for all times. And although I'm not getting a lot of sales, I've actually like, gotten like $209. That's like my total, but I still get a lot of traffic, right here, clicks. I get a lot of unique visitors, I've gotten some sales, but the key thing is I'm still getting a lot of traffic. The method that I show you, what I'm going to show you is going to get you a lot of traffic, so a lot of people don't understand this. And like I said, this will especially work for people who are in MLM opportunities. So I'm gonna pull up another one, which is ClickSure. And with ClickSure, the way I made my sales with that, this is actually how I started. With ClickSure, Well, I actually started with ClickBank, but I didn't hardly know. I was beginning. I didn't really focus on ClickBank. I think I made like one sale with ClickBank, but this is where I actually started making like majority of my money. And I use this utilizing Craigslist. If I can remember, right here. I haven't been on this in a while, but as you can see right here, let me explain this. Okay, you see this $1, $1, $1, $1, all the way down. The reason why I was making so many dollars, some days I made 12, some days I made 5, some days I made 18, all in one whop. The reason why I made so much like that is because I was actually promoting an email. So each time someone logged in to their emails or logged into an email, I got paid for it. Okay, so that was part of that. I forgot what you call that, but you actually can make money just by simply having people log into their email of that company. So it's just like, Project Payday is the same way. That's basically how I was making some of my money. So the point that I'm making is that you don't have to go out and talk to people and try to recruit people. You can basically just focus on sales. And once you focus on sales, then everything usually will be legit. I actually have more and more that I could show you, but I mean, I'm it'll be a long drawn out process. But the point is that I can show you how to do this. So what I want to do is I want to extend an offer. If you feel like that you're struggling, especially if you're in an MLM company, if you're in a multi-level marketing company and you're struggling trying to get leads, let me help you. Reach out to me on Facebook, private message me, send me some type of message saying that, hey, listen, I need help. Can you show me how to grow my business? Okay, and or whatever. And then I can set up some time to where me and you can have a conference call. So Resident I Create Williams, y'all, as my motto is, make plans for your life. Don't let life make plans for you. Peace out.